Have you ever felt a sudden distance? Not just physical, but emotional. Like someone you used to be close to just started fading, no fights, no goodbyes, just coldness. Here's the truth most people miss. When someone begins to lose love for you, they don't tell you. Instead, they show you in quiet, calculated ways. And according to Stoic philosophy, those signs are far more revealing than words. Today, we're diving deep into the first two behaviors people exhibit when their love for you starts to vanish, especially in the psychology of women. Stick with me because the second one, it hits harder than you think. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Please like video and subscribe my channel. Let's begin. In ancient Stoicism, emotional detachment wasn't about becoming cold, it was about becoming clear. The Stoics believed that people's actions, especially subtle ones, are reflections of their inner world. When someone pulls away, it's rarely random. It's a signal. Imagine you're walking through a hallway and suddenly the lights begin to flicker. You don't need a full blackout to know something's wrong. The same applies to love. The flicker always comes before the darkness. So what's the first flicker? The first sign someone is losing love for you. They stop being emotionally available. They'll still be there physically, maybe even send a few texts, but emotionally, they're checked out like a tourist in their own life. You'll notice it in tiny things. Their laughter doesn't reach their eyes anymore. Conversations become surface level. They don't ask about your day, or worse, they don't listen when you answer. Female psychology reveals something even deeper here. When a woman feels emotionally disconnected, she doesn't lash out. She withdraws, not out of cruelty, but as defense. Here's where it gets interesting. Stoics call this the withdrawal of affection. It's a form of silent self-preservation, like a flame that retreats before it dies. Ever had someone ask, "Are you okay?" And they say, "I'm fine." With the same energy essay printer error message. Yeah, that's not fine. That's emotionally MIA, but there's the twist. Emotional unavailability is just the first crack. The second sign. It shatters the illusion. When the heart begins to close off, the mind doesn't just follow. It rationalizes. And that brings us to the second behavior, one that Stoics and psychologists warn us to watch for. It's not loud. It's not dramatic, but it's one of the most devastating betrayals of connection. The second sign, subtle disrespect. Not in-your-face insults, but small, consistent actions that say you don't matter as much anymore. They cancel plans without guilt. They talk over you, interrupting your thoughts like an ad in the middle of your favorite show. They make you feel small in 1,000 little ways. And here's where Stoicism drops the hammer. The Stoics believe that we cannot control others, but we must observe them relentlessly. Disrespect when done subtly is worse than direct confrontation because it confuses you. It makes you question yourself. Am I being too sensitive? Was that really rude? This is psychological erosion. It's not a storm. It's a slow leak. You ever apologize to someone just for existing too loudly around them? Yeah, that's not love. That's manipulation with a pretty face. But don't lose hope because awareness is the beginning of clarity. And clarity is your freedom. Here's what the Stoics would tell you. You cannot force love to return, but you can recognize when it's already left the room. And once you see these two behaviors clearly, you stop begging for attention. You stop dancing for crumbs. You rise. Because if love is no longer offered freely, you must have the courage to let it go with dignity. That's the essence of Stoic strength. It's not apathy. It's self-respect. But wait, there's one more thing that most people never realize about emotional detachment. It's not what they do to you, it's what they stop allowing you to do for them. Curious? That final insight might just change how you see love forever. If you've ever seen these signs, if someone you once loved slowly faded without a word, know this. It wasn't your fault, but now it is your choice. Your choice to stay or to rise. If this video helped you see things clearer, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm you're finally choosing clarity. Subscribe for more Stoic insights and psychological truths that empower your mind and your heart. And drop a comment below. What's the most subtle sign of emotional detachment you've ever noticed? Your story could help someone else realize they're not alone. Remember, Stoic strength isn't about hardening your heart. It's about honoring it, music.